Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, guys. How are you? And today, guess what time it is? It is story time with Ms. Doris. I'm so excited. I have an awesome launch story for us on today. But before we get started, I'd like to greet everyone all over the world. I would like to say hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some, good night. Someone is going to bed somewhere in the world, but you're just in time for story time with Ms. Doris. Today's story we're going to be reading is Juneteenth for Mazie. Juneteenth for Mazie. And this is a hardbound book on today in which we are going to be reading. So if you'd like to check this book out, you can check it out at your local library. Juneteenth for Mazie. So guys, go ahead and have a seat. Enjoy your lunch or your snack, whatever you may be eating on today while Miss Doris at Storytime read you an awesome story on today. Happy birthday to those of you that are celebrating a birthday, and to all of our fathers out there. Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to you, TM. We miss you, TM. Home soon. Let's go ahead on and get started with our today's story. Juneteenth for Mazie. Mazie wants to play outside, but it's too late. It's getting dark. Mazie, it's time to stay inside. Mazie wants a cookie, but it's time for bed. Now, not now, little one. It's too close to bedtime. Mazie wants to stay up late, but she is so little. Bedtime is the rule. Sweet girl. Why so grumpy, Sugar Bear? Asked Dad. I can't go where I want, have what I want, or do what I want, answered Mazie. Well, tomorrow you can have a celebration, says Dad. What are we celebrating? Asked Mazie. We will celebrate the day your great-grandpa Moses crossed into liberty. The day will be celebrated by us and many more families on a day we call Juneteenth. Dad lifts Mazie into his arms. I bet you're tired of hearing no all the time. Well, great-grandpa Moses heard no even more. Grandpa Moses worked in the fields that stretched all the way to sunset. He and the other enslaved people would be bone tired, but they had to keep going. Their enslavers wouldn't let them quit, but as they worked, they thought about freedom. And before family went to sleep at night, they prayed about freedom and made plans for change and a better future. Some slaves ran north to freedom, following a bright star in the sky. They sweat, they bled, and they cried till those cries were quieted by a senior proclamation from a brave president. Grandpa Moses heard that proclamation read from the balcony of the hotel on that warm June day in Galveston, Texas. Grandpa Moses heard nothing but cheers, saw nothing but happiness, and felt nothing but pride showered by all those around him. The cheers became dancing. The dancing became celebrating. It went on and on and on into the night. Grandpa Moses and others had found freedom. They continued to work, but this time they were paid for their hard work. So they worked and they slaved, and they never forgot the moment they heard the moment that changed their lives forever. But things weren't perfect. Black people still struggled to stand shoulder to shoulder with white people. They weren't treated as equals. It wasn't easy, but they never ever gave up. And every year on Juneteenth, they remembered. They marched for jobs. They lobbied for schools and the right to vote. They shouted for opportunity. Every year in Juneteenth, they celebrated and remembered. They learned and they grew. They forgave. They excelled and achieved. They became heroes. Now, sweet Mazie, it's your turn to celebrate, just like great-great-great-grandpa Moses. It's your turn, Mazie, to eat some barbecue and drink some strawberry pop. It's your turn to celebrate. And to remember. On June 19, 1865, soldiers arrived in Galveston, Texas, announcing the end of the Civil War and the end of slavery in the United States. It was more than 2 years after President Lincoln's Emancipation Proclamation, celebrated every year on June 19th, commemorates the announcement of the abolition of slavery to the emancipation of Black citizens throughout the entire United States. This was an awesome story we read on today, Juneteenth for Mazie. I enjoy reading you guys an awesome story on today, so have fun celebrating Juneteenth on this week. God bless you all. Have an awesome, safe weekend. And remember, make sure you're practicing safety first. Make sure you're washing and sanitizing your hands at all times, because germs are everywhere. We don't want you guys getting sick for this summer vacation. And when you go to those establishments and it says you must wear your mask, make sure you're wearing your mask, guys. Don't take your mask off unless someone tells you to. Take care. Remember, if you're not smiling on today, I hope once you see Miss Storytime smile that you are smiling. Take care. Have an awesome, blessed and safe weekend. Remember, today's story we read was Juneteenth for Mazie. Juneteenth for Mazie. And if you want to check this book out, check it out at your local libraries. Take care. Don't forget to smile.